Hi everyone, it's Plastic EP coming in from Melbourne, Australia. It's evening here, it's 8 a.m. in the UK, and we welcome Nigel Pearce, historical Beatles expert and fantastic Super Beatles collector. How are you today, Nigel?
I'm fine, and I'm coming in fine and dandy from the UK as well. So once again, we have the world at our feet, lots of information. And I have to say, Plastic, to start with, always great to talk to you.
Yeah, great. Now I want you to tell everyone about the Chroma event that's happening in June, isn't it? June the 8th?
That's right. Now on Saturday, June the 8th and Sunday, June the 9th, we're having the 60s event in town in Chroma in North Norfolk. Now on the Saturday, I love your T-shirt. Well done, Plastic. Well done. Love your T-shirt. We're having lots of stalls. We're doing 60s music. We're having 60s culture over the 2 days. And on the Saturday, 8th of June, just after 12 o'clock, at the community hall in town in Chroma, I'm doing one of my famous Apple presentations. We're going to be looking at the story of Apple. We're going to have some photographs, some artifacts, some videos, and we're going to have generally a good time.
And you can buy stuff there, can't you? You can buy collectibles as well, can't you?
Oh, yes.
Records and whatever.
We'll have records, we'll have 60s fashion.
Yeah,
we will have items, memorabilia. I'm not selling, sadly, any of my Apple items.
No, but other people are selling, aren't they? There'll be stalls there, won't they?
Yeah.
And what are you going to have? Sausages there as well? What are you going to have to eat?
I have everything. We've got a food stall. We're in town. There's cafes, there's restaurants. All we want is what we could and readily need, some dose of English sunshine.
I've got to say, there's a lot of pubs there, isn't there?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
lots of pubs, you're right.
Because if I was down there, I'd be going from pub to pub while I'm watching the show.
So would I. So the situation we've got is we'll keep this going. We'll keep the information up to date. And as you know, Plastic, I've given you a poster on email. You can put that up anytime you like. And when we get the artwork printed for the official posters, we'll have one here and we'll show it up. But we're using the basis of the book, inside number 3, to do the Apple story. So that's going to be great.
That is
Excuse me, we'll have a cup of tea.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I asked Vicky to make me one, but she's busy at the moment.
Now, this turned up last week in my
mailbox.
Postbox. Yeah, I got a excuse me, promo edition. I got a promo edition of Flaming Pie.
Oh, that's great. So what, has he really put it out again, has he?
No, it's just a promo that's come to me. It's not put out again.
Okay.
It's just a promo that's come to me. There was the CD. I got my special Flaming Pie stickers.
That's great. Do they ever send you a USB full of MP3s? Do they ever do that?
No.
Oh, no.
Plus also, I also got the World Tonight advanced copy promo of the single The World Tonight.
That's great. So what do they put them out limited edition and send it to you?
Yes, it looks like it, but these are promos.
Okay.
They say it all over the situation. So I thought I'm very, very pleased to get those. Hold on.
That's all right. I want to show you a very rare book. Can you read that too?
Not at the
moment. I
moment.
told you about this book. It's very rare.
Yes, it is.
Read it out. The Beatle Myth, the British Invasion of American Popular Music, 1964 to 1969. That is a great book and very rare. It's got so much in it. There's been articles written about this book. It's so hard to get.
Yeah, quite great book. Now, silly question, or is it a clever question? Who was the first British artist after the Second World War to have a top 10 hit in America? There's a question for you.
Yeah, what you were talking about, 42, 45.
No, after the Second World
Vera
War.
Lynn.
That's right. Well done, Vera Lynn. Had 3 records in the American top 10.
You didn't expect me to get that one, did you?
I did, because you're
no,
like me,
it's a very hard question. No one knows that.
A lot
99.9% people in Australia don't know that.
Well, I'm talking to a professional, so what do you expect?
Well, I mean, that was...
There's my flight. Look at that. That's
unbelievable.
Pie. And hold on. And that one. And look at the bottom.
Yeah, has he signed it?
Yep.
Paul's actually signed it.
It looks like it, yep.
Right. Have you got another copy so you know that's not stenciled in?
It's not stenciled in. It's definitely on the top.
Has it got ink?
Yep.
Okay. You'll have to get an expert to look at that one. Did you expect that to be signed or not?
No, I didn't. I didn't expect to get this either.
So maybe, has that come from Paul's office or somewhere, is it?
Yeah, it has.
Okay.
It has indeed. So
it's come from Soho, has it?
Soho McCartney Productions, yep.
That's great. Send him a letter back and say, my mate, plastic in Australia, in Melbourne, right? If you got anything spare, can you send it to me?
Well, there you go. That was very good. Now, here's a rarity. Stand up and show your T-shirt.
Yeah, I know. What, you got the original Sgt. Pepper's album, have you?
Yeah, look at that.
Well, look at that. I mean, what a timing to get that on the show. You agree?
Yep.
And when you open it up, it's got the red and white inner sleeves, hasn't it?
Well, that was why I was going to show people, because this is the original first pressing mono mix from 1967.
And that'd be a heavy record too. There you go. And that's the original there. Yeah. And show us the label. And then it's got a page of cutouts. I just want to see the label. Okay, great. So we know what we're looking for. Unbelievable. And that'd be very heavy vinyl, wouldn't it, for 67?
Oh, it's very heavy.
That's good.
And these are now changing hands in England.
Yeah.
Upwards of £300.
Yeah, is that the mono, is it? Like the mono is worth the money, is it?
It is.
And what about the stereo?
They're not so valuable. Not so valuable.
Can you open up the middle there? Because half the people wouldn't know that there's a middle gate sleeve there.
There's the cutouts.
Yeah, that's right. Look at that. It looks like mint. Where'd you find this? In an op shop?
I found it from somebody telephoned me and said they had it in their collection. Would I like it? So I said, yes, I would. So we arranged a deal. I sent them the money and they sent it to me.
Okay. Give us a look at the gatefold, if that's all right.
Hold on. I take great care of it, as you know.
There you go. Oh, that's unbelievable.
And look at the condition of it. It's in excellent condition.
No, it's mint. He's obviously put in plastic from the time he's had it.
So I'm very pleased to get that one.
I'll be playing that around your house.
Well, one day you will, I'm sure, because you'll come up here one day, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I've got to say something. Do you know something about that album that I know?
You're going to tell me, but go on, tell everybody else.
That's right. When you play the end of that record, right, the end side of the second side, apparently they put a whistle in there that only dogs can hear. And humans can't hear it. You've heard that story, haven't you?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that story. So all these people are listening for the whistle and they can't hear it. But dogs, obviously, when they hear it, they get affected by it.
They do. But on the later pressings, did you know that it was cut out? So many of the later pressings in the early 70s didn't have it.
Yeah, because it might have upset a lot of dogs.
I'm not worried about that. It's the rarity of having it. Rarity of having it.
No, but you know what I'm saying is true. You see, the fact that you can confirm that, because a lot of people don't know that, but I do.
That's right. Look at that.
That's a letter from Apple about what?
This is one of the original letters from John Lennon announcing the birth of the Plastic Ono Band.
Okay, great.
Look at that.
Fantastic. Now, you still got the Sgt. Pepper album there, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Now, turn to the back cover. Where is it George that's pointing to at 6 o'clock? Where's his finger pointing at on the back cover?
It's down by his right-hand side.
And what's it say where his finger's pointing?
It's on the song She's Leaving Home.
Yeah, and what's it say? It's 6 o'clock. That's what I'm saying.
Yep, that's quite correct.
There you go. And I haven't even got the album here.
Well, you're a fan, aren't you?
Hey, do you want to show the people? Can you show the people? The picture. Show them the picture. Sorry. It's a go to George's where he's pointing. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you pointed out because there's a lot of new people, new Beatle fans who don't even know the clues of the covers. That's why we've got to show them and educate them. That's why they watch this show.
Oh, yes. So you liked the hold on.
Yeah, I liked it all. It's great.
You liked the John Lennon?
Yeah, it's great.
Have you seen this as well?
What is it?
There's the insert, the free insert for shaved fish. You cut this out and you make a box of shaved fish that was issued.
Don't cut it out.
No, it was issued with the Dutch pressings only.
Okay, don't cut it out.
And I'm also very pleased to get an unused Apple Christmas card. You make a model of Savile Row.
That's fantastic. Did someone send you a Beatle comb?
Beatle comb? No. And there's the B-side.
If you had the Beatle comb, you could comb your hair.
Oh, very nice. Thank you very much. At least I've got some. You haven't.
Hey, what about the Beatle talcum powder?
Oh, no, I don't have a bath. I have a shower. Anyway, there is the Apple Christmas card of last year.
That's fantastic, Nigel. We appreciate that.
So I just thought you'd like to see those.
And once this show's over, you'll be able to go back to watching Doctor Who and the Daleks.
No, I've got too many things to do. Now, have you seen these in Australia? A couple of years ago, they started to do the official Beatles calendars properly.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Properly, because they started to use the album covers. Now,
got you.
Now, this is Danny Lowe Press, and they used pictures from 1964, Beatles for Sale.
That's great, but we didn't have it that thick. Everything we got is very glossy with full colour pictures on the front and the back.
This year's calendar is Please Please Me.
Yeah, that's good. I have seen that. I have seen that for sale. Is that good?
They're excellent. The production is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I actually saw it. It was quite expensive. I think it was $30, $40. Australia.
It works out about £12 in England, which is very good value.
Oh, yeah. That's cheaper than here. Both versions are written in English, aren't they?
Oh, they're in English, yes.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
I do know, and I didn't rise to it. There's
England's the mother home.
That's right. There's the header.
That's great. From that, Please Please Me.
Yeah, and I'll show you January's picture.
Please, because the one I had a plastic over it. I couldn't open it. Oh, it's fantastic.
And there's January's picture. Look.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And there's the date.
I'm very impressed.
They are very, very, very good quality.
Yeah, I can see that. Where they made? China?
No, England.
Okay, sorry. We're in Manchester Square?
No, they're made in southwest London. Danny Lowe Press do them. They are
fantastic.
Excellent.
No wonder they cost so much. By the time they get them here with a tariff and that.
But I think you will find that they are going to become collector's pieces.
Yeah, but if I had one, I'd be writing inside it.
The idea is not to use it.
No, the idea is get the calendar and use every day of the year. That's the idea.
Yes, but the idea is not to write on it.
No.
That's the trick.
I'd pay for all writing it.
Now, you know that one's a very famous one, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Right. Have a guess what I've been able to obtain.
What is it?
A promo
of the album.
Splatter copy.
Oh, that's beautiful. I had Saturday Night Fever splatter, and I gave it away or something. I don't know what happened. It was very rare. No,
Look
that
at
was
that.
originally when it came out. It came out on the grey vinyl. There was limited edition. That's fantastic. It's got different colours. I can see it, white and grey.
White and grey.
Yeah, that should do one for a Revolver.
There's the B-side.
They could turn that into a bowling ball. It's got the same colours as a bowling ball.
So now I have the splatter copy here. I have an original capital issue.
Yeah.
From 1966.
Yeah, that's good.
67. I also have both recall letters from Capitol.
That's fantastic.
One in red and one in blue writing. And I also have the album as a later pressing with the suitcase cover.
Yeah, the trunk cover.
On Apple in 1968. So I've got all versions now.
I got a trunk cover. I think it's Capitol.
Yep, but to have the splatter version is brilliant. So then
I tried to see if the other album was underneath it, the other cover, but it wasn't.
Yeah, no. So, but to actually have one of each is absolutely brilliant.
That's brilliant.
And how about that?
Oh, fantastic! I hope you got insurance at your house.
Yeah, this is the flat recording. The flat, that means no addition from the control desk, no input to increase production or whatever, sound or compression or whatever. That's the flat mix of Abbey Road.
Sorry, I thought it was recorded in a flat.
No, it's what they call a flat mix. That is nothing.
I'm joking.
I know you are. I was going to say it was in the basement, but there you go.
I was going to say it was in an apartment or on the roof of Abbey Road.
No, they did that a bit earlier.
Are they going to release the Glyn Johns Let It Be version album? I think that's fantastic. They should release that.
They should do. Look at the cover.
It's fantastic. It looks like Blondie. Parallel lines.
And there, just to show you, white label.
Fantastic. Have you got John Lennon's Dad single?
I have.
Yeah, I know you have. That's why I said it. What was the name of the song? The A-side?
In My Life, I believe, or something like that. But I've got it, so I haven't got it with me. I don't play it.
What year did they come out?
64.
Okay, good.
On Pi Records, it was. It was on Pi.
Yeah, I know. PYE.
There are CD recordings now, which are bootlegs. They've become available. But you know, I suppose Beatle fans want the copy, so they want a copy, so that's why it's there.
Of course.
But I just thought, and the other thing with this Abbey Road, it's a limited edition. Look, there's the numbers.
Even better.
So I'm very pleased to obtain that one. So that goes into there.
The Apple stuff comes to you for free, doesn't it?
Some does, some doesn't.
I was just going to say, the postman is very busy around your letterbox, I'd say.
Oh, he does.
Oh, yeah, daily deliveries. You must know anything on the Beatles goes to your house.
I think he sends everything that's got LP size or CD packs. I think he sends it all to me.
Has he ever made any mistakes?
If he does, I'll keep him. No, I don't.
All right.
He's a very, very good postman. He's a great chap, actually.
What's his name? Postman Pat?
Yeah, no, he's not. But we just call him Posty.
Okay, Posty. And when he comes around the front and he goes to your letterbox, you go, "Hey, Posty, do you want a toasty?"
No, I said, where's your black and white cat?
It's not on the buses. He's not a bus driver, right?
Now, did you know that there is a link to the Beatles from Postman Pat?
What link's that?
The song was sung by a gentleman by the name of Ken Barry.
Ken Barry.
Yeah, and he was an assistant to George Martin.
There you go. And he sang the song.
Yes.
We should do an interview with him. Sounds like that'd be really great.
As long as he doesn't come with his black and white cat.
Now, listen, I know you've been watching. I got the box set of On the Buses. You know that, don't you?
No, I do now.
Yeah, I've got the box set. I bought it, DVD, ages ago. One of my favourite shows, along with Benny Hill.
Ah, yeah, well, now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Benny Hill is like 5-star. And you know the great thing about Benny Hill, he got too saucy right on the TV in the BC, and they basically stopped him. And then what he did is he got his shows shown in America, and all the Americans were freaking out going, this guy's a genius. They appreciated him more in the US because they got it, and they couldn't believe his standard and what he did. They thought he was a genius. And he was. He was a comic genius.
And did you know that in England, his shows are now being broadcast again?
And also Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. I mean, that's a song. Went to #1 here in Australia, and everyone was watching the show, right? And I just got to take my hat off to him. He's just like, so great. And you know, he used to be in the theatre. That's where he started. Yep. He was fantastic. Yes.
He was on the BBC, and
he knew the Beatles. You know that, don't you?
Yes, yeah, I do. And he actually was on the BBC, and they couldn't control him, so they let him go to ITV.
Well, ITV was all right for the 70s, wasn't it?
Yes, but
we got the show. We got the show in Australia. It was big prime viewing down here. It was so boring. There was nothing on. Benny Hill was the highlight of the week.
Anyway, as I just said to you, they are being shown again.
That's all right, but we can get it on DVD.
But we can get it on television. So I just
I'm sorry.
I
don't have it on TV. I don't know what streaming services is doing it, but it's better to go and get the DVDs now because they're not expensive.
No, they're quite right. Now, that finishes the Beatles bit, but we haven't finished yet. Did you know that over the Christmas for my darling wife?
Yeah, what happened?
I managed to find her a Basic Rollers concert program.
Oh, unbelievable. What? eBay?
It was.
That's going to be in the book, isn't it?
Well, thank you for asking. We're going to talk about that, but here it is.
Yeah, keep going.
What
program was that? Where did they play?
They played, this is the 1975 concert tour.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
The condition is absolutely mint.
Yeah, so was it eBay?
Yep.
Right.
Look at that.
I'm looking at it. It's unbelievable. Let's get Woody on the show.
He's very busy at the moment.
No, try and contact him, please. Tell him about the book and let's get him on.
I'll do my bit.
He was the youngest.
That's right. That's a nice picture. Look at that.
Oh, that's fantastic. They were superstars. As I said, I think they're the last band to have Beatlemania or Rollermania. You know what I mean? Seriously, they were going wild for it.
But to get the program like that is absolutely wonderful.
Have you got Eric in there?
Yep.
Where's Eric?
Hold on. Look at that.
Oh,
just showing you. There's Leslie McEwen.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
I'm not knocking it, but I think Eric was right up there with the fans.
He was indeed. Alan.
Which one do you reckon got? Like, in other words, when the Beatles went to America, Ringo was basically everyone loved Ringo. So I'm saying out of the Bay City Rollers, who was the most popular with the fans, you reckon?
Les McEwen.
Okay.
He really was the most popular. And he caused quite a bit of disharmony, but that's not the point. Now, there's Woody.
Yeah, there you go. Let's get Woody on. You just show him that picture and he'll be over. We'll get him on Zoom and we'll show him that picture.
Now, that's very important. I was very lucky to find that because that was the 1975 tour. They also did a TV broadcast in 1975 live from London. And have a guess what's just come out, that very concert.
And also, let me tell you, you know,
look at that.
Yeah, but you know they had their own TV show in America. with
Yes,
Sid and Marty Croft.
That's right.
And I interviewed Sid. And I asked him about the Rollers.
Well, I can tell you that they also had an English show called Shang-a-Lang.
Yeah, that's right, like the song.
They did 40 episodes. And I managed to find recordings of every episode for my wife.
And do you run that 24/7 on TV?
No, I don't, but she's got all the recordings on DVD. Now, look at that. And believe it or not, Plastic, that is their latest CD. It's out now.
Oh, I've got to get the MP3 version. If you get my drift.
I'm ahead of you, babe.
And I got to tell you, honestly, I only want to be with you, but I'm not knocking Dusty Springfield. Don't get me wrong. It's a different sound. But I got to tell you, to me, they've done the greatest version of that song because it's a band and it moves along.
I like Dusty's because it's the original.
No, that's fine. I'm not knocking that. But she's not a band. She's not a band.
No, but I think the Bay City Rollers did the best cover.
That's right.
That's how I get.
That's right.
Anyway, so the situation is the program will be in the book, Rollermania.
That's great.
Which is an Inside Number 3 production. And the next couple of weeks, it'll be up on the website to let you know what's happening. And I'm having a meeting with the plater and the printer in the next couple of weeks. So it won't be too long. It's going to be called Rollermania to commemorate their 50 years.
I can't wait.
It's a one-off production. And
how many copies will they make?
We don't know.
But you know what I'm suggesting to you too? It can be a one-off, but you can also have PDF, right? So it's digital.
Yes, so something we can look at.
And that's what happens is when the book finishes and it's all sold, at least you still got PDFs. You got to have that as well for the future. They'll be very lucky, the people that buy the limited edition. I take it each book will be numbered, will it? Or have a card numbering it?
That is the plan. That is the plan. And we might see if we can reproduce the brochure. We might see if we can reproduce it, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Maybe we can do it in A5 style or something like that. But there's something that we're going to discuss. But to get that brochure, that was real luck.
Strike a genius. Now, tell everyone about your book and where they can get it before I wrap up. So just do that now before we end our fantastic show.
It's Inside Number 3, and the second book, and it is going to be called Deeper Inside Number 3 because we're going to go right into the bowels and the basement. That'll be out later this year, that's definite. So it's Inside Number 3, and it's a look at my Apple collection, all the bits and pieces that I got, like some of the pieces you've seen here. They'll be in the book as well. And it's www.insideandoutsidenumber3.com.
Go out and buy it right now. Thank you, Nigel.
Thank you, Plastic. Absolutely brilliant show. Pleasure to do it. And let's roll on and